Hi, welcome to Cypher 2024. I am with Pradeep, co-founder and India CEO of Tiger Analytics. Pradeep, welcome to Cypher 2024.
Wonderful for hosting. Thanks for hosting me, Bhaskar, and congratulations on putting out such a wonderful event. I'm sure those of you, those who are here, are enjoying it, and those who couldn't make it, hey, next time this is the place to be.
So I want to ask about first your talk at Cypher 2024. What was the crux and core of what you spoke about today?
Yeah. So as professionals in the AI industry, there's a lot of focus we have on how do we make AI work for the last mile, and very rightfully so. That's when the true value of AI would be realized. But many times we also what we haven't done enough justice to is looking at the data which makes all of this possible. So my talk today was about how can AI be used for making the entire data available in an enterprise, making the entire data available to AI to work, right? So, which is how do it's not just about data for AI, but what does AI for data mean? That is what I spoke about today.
Tiger Analytics have grown fabulously in last, I would believe, 2 years. What do you think has been the key mantra or the reason of that fabulous growth?
We've as Tiger Analytics, we build a variety of data and AI solutions for our customers. We've seen a lot of growth alongside the overall data and AI industry. I think all of us all of us are aware of what the impact AI is having across the board, across industries. So the opportunity is there for everyone to create value from AI. Right? It could be any part of the business, any process in the entire value chain of an enterprise. It's not just about the classic use cases that we have heard of, but in across industries, across functions, there's huge opportunities. It's just about us being able to sit together with the business, understanding what the business is, and saying, hey, what can AI do there? And there's so much more to be done. If you think this space is saturating, uh, not not anywhere close in terms of what can be done on the ground. There's just so much more impact AI can make in our work lives or even lives outside of work. And we are there at the right place at the right time with the right technology skills, business skills to be able to make sense of all this. So that's helping us grow.
Great. So let me ask you some controversial questions or some of the controversies which are happening in the India IT space. There's a lot of growth of GCC which is happening, which is a great thing. Thumbs up for that. But then on a flip side, there are large customers who are saying that now we don't need to outsource to a third party. I can put up a GCC here. Do you see there's an impact because of that?
This is, I think, we are still not able to fathom the kind of work, the kind of impact AI, data and AI can have on enterprises, and how an organization can completely rethink how it operates. Right? We're talking when we say things like a setting up of a GCC, what I can do internally, what an external partner can do for me. We are still thinking much smaller pieces. The puzzle out there is so big, and so many things that need to be uncovered. It shouldn't be about, hey, did I hire one person here or did I hire someone else hired the person I'm using it? Because the impact that can be delivered, that can be had overall is much greater. And both these things, there will be product companies, there will be solution providers such as Tiger, there will be GCCs, there will be niche product companies. All of these are part of the ecosystem. They will need to come and deliver, and there is ample and more room for everyone to grow. It's not at the moment it is not a zero sum game, nowhere close. there's so much that's there to be done over the next 5-10 years. Ample room for everyone to grow and make an impact. I'm a strong believer in that. It has to be the ecosystem. It will not be one person, one player. It will be that ecosystem, and that ecosystem will grow.
My last question to you, and again a little bit of a controversial question out there. Since last 2 years, there's a lot of investment, especially in US, which went into startup funding, AI startup funding, out of tune of around $14 billion. When we look at the similar kind of funding out here in India, right? It's very meager. It's probably $150 million. What should we do to change that?
Yeah, there are several things. So Bhaskar, you've been tracking the tech industry for the last 10 years, and you will be one of the first people to attest how much it has changed over the last 10 years or so. The amount of new startups that have come in, the amount of new funding that has come in. But sometimes it's not. If we just compare the exact dollar numbers, it's still a bit yeah, it's very skewed. The bets that VCs are taking on is that a lot of the foundational AI work, all the foundational models, the first lead was taken in the valley, so a lot of investment is going into that. But the next set of investments will not be on the foundational models, but it will be on specific problem statements, right? Yeah, it'll be at the application layer where the rubber meets the road, not the foundational things. And I think those are places which will happen globally, and there is an opportunity for us to build in India for the world at the application layer. These are no, again, not wrappers around the foundational models. That's only short term, but these will be application specific AI that will get built, which will also leverage some foundational models. But there lies a huge opportunity, and there will be a whole host of such applications come up. It's not like one OpenAI model to rule them all. There will be hundreds and hundreds of those things that come up, and I think there lies the opportunity for entrepreneurs in India to think of certain use cases, and also for VCs to look at opportunities to invest here. I think the government also has taken some steps in terms of how do we make certain GPU capacity available for startups in this. Government putting in money into some of the startups. So we are making the right noises. I guess always, as with anything, always more could be done. But I'm hoping some of these are good enough to kickstart that journey. And hopefully, a couple of years from now, when we talk about the same problem, we would see a lot more funding coming into the startups here.
Finally, Pradeep, what has been your experience and vibe about cyber?
Oh, it's wonderful. Right? It's just all the different kinds of people who are here, all the way from the senior most execs of the organization to someone who is just beginning their data AI career. There's everyone here mingling. Just the energy is great. People talking startups, people talking scale in enterprises. I think it's a very good amalgamation, confluence of people coming together. I hope you can make it a much bigger multi-day event in the future. No, even maybe multi-city, right? Because there's so much going on all across the country, all across the globe. I've seen AIM expand internationally, but I can only hope that Cypher becomes like a flagship AI event of the world.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot.